the best, but as Neil mentioned, so little table time. He'll be feeling cold. Another chance for Trump to get in.
One. Three.
If he could just run this through, bring out a couple of reds and get through on the black, that would be his shot of choice here.
Four.
Shot, that is, because he didn't have a wide angle on the black. Black
11.
didn't go in cleanly, but the fact that it didn't probably helped him get the cue ball up the table a little further.
$12.
Well, I mean, this is the shot. If this goes right, and we saw him open the reds beautifully earlier from a straightish angle, there's always a chance you'll knock in a red, but he's going to have to go for this bunch here. Well, that's even more ominous in a way, because he did go into them, yes, but not with a great deal of force.
17.
He thought he could take 4 reds out, and he has.
$18.
Looking unstoppable. He's in a real bubble of concentration where he's looking to just keep doing the same time and time again.
$23. $24.
Cue ball wasn't meant to go that far. Dropping it in, there is a red that pops to the right corner. The cue ball's going to be on the left side here. No way around it. But nothing seems to be stopping him.
We're a way off yet, but of course it's Ronnie Sullivan
29.
who holds the record of most points without reply. Did it against Ricky Walden in the 2014 Masters quarterfinals, 556.
Yeah, I was there that day. It was a complete demolition, as you can imagine. It was almost over before it started, that match. Now, this is important. Is he on the red?
37.
It must be tight, this. Well, yeah, I think it is tight. Might just go.
38.
Well, this will be in excess of 400 points without reply, with this black going in.
I think the beauty of this game is you never really know how it's all going to go,
45.
because early on he didn't look anything like this. First couple of frames a bit
46.
tentative, and so was O'Sullivan, but that's not really a fair judgment on a match, the early frames, because it could be sort of jostling for positions and a bit of tension in the air.
And as you say, O'Sullivan could never have
53.
imagined that missing that red, which was a glaring error, very routine by his standards, would have been the catalyst for this onslaught.
请把手机调
Phone went
成
off
静
on the
音。
backswing there. He's got a tricky little shot here. The pot is not a problem. It's nothing like that. It's just he's going to cannon the other reds. And he knows that he could end up stuck in the reds or not getting the positional side right.
54.
Yeah, I mean, that's not ideal, but at least he's got a shot at the black. Oh, that's so well played. So well played. Made it look an easy shot, but as you can see from this overhead sort of
61.
camera, it wasn't.
$62.
Once again, not perfect. The frame's not won yet. We're looking at another century and all this, but he hasn't actually got enough points yet to get the frame won. That's the biggest concern. He's probably got to play this up into the yellow pocket, but he's have to go in. Oh, the frame's won now. Mathematically, not until one more ball is potted, but now I think when this red does go in, which I'm sure it
67.
will, 4 in a row is possible. That is not something you see or hear of every day.
68. $75. 76.
John Higgins also meted out this punishment, assuming Trump does go on to make a 4th century here. Back in the 2005 Grand Prix, 4 consecutive tons. Sean Murphy has done it. Neil Robertson's done it a
81.
couple of times, which will be no surprise to anyone, given how prolific he is in the break building stakes. Mark Allen, Stephen Maguire, Gary Wilson, Jack Lazowski, who of course did it to Sean Murphy at the UK Championship. That was incredible stuff.
He might have to think about the pink here. The black would be easier, clearly, but they can't get on the reds from the black because the pink's in the way. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame for the stats people and for us.
It is a shame, but this is marvellous snooker from Judd Trump. A brilliant break. He's very disappointed not to have made a 4th century, but he'll be highly delighted as he powers into a 6-1 lead. Peggy Lee laying down the law with 1 or 2 phones going off, bit of noise, maybe movement in the crowd, and you could see the disappointment in Trump's face that he didn't make it 4 consecutive centuries, but he's all over Ronnie O'Sullivan like a rash here in Shanghai, and O'Sullivan's grip on this title, which has been iron-like over the last several years, is in serious danger of being fatally loosened by the magnificent snooker of Judd Trump, who's now 5 clear.